Now, what happened in Nepal? Well, I have a sage by the name of John Bevan, a long-standing and intellectual friend of mine who knows Kathmandu and Nepal like the back of his hand. And he advised me today not to go down the line that I am going to go down. But in acknowledgement to him, I should say that the political class in Nepal has become a byword for incompetence and corruption. Of that there is no doubt. It's not the case that because something is an American-funded, led, coordinated colour revolution, that there are no real grievances amongst the people who are being used by that colour revolution. In the case of Nepal and other cases, there are many, multiple reasons for hating your government. Bangladesh was a close-by case in point. It's the case that the ordinary Nepalese is living on $1,400 a year. It's the case that the ministers, and particularly the children of the ministers in countries like Nepal, are living the life of Riley. Who was Riley, by the way, and why do we keep quoting him? The life of Riley was definitely being led by the progeny of the political parties, the political class, and I mean all of the political class, of both sides of the aisle, and including the once popular and powerful Maoist organization. Daily corruption was the experience of the ordinary citizen of Nepal. But that's not the reason that the parliament is on fire, the airport is on fire, the ministers are in the river, the prime minister has fled somewhere for safety. That's not the reason. The reason that Victoria Nuland, the reason that Samantha Power, the reason that George Soros, the reason that Uncle Tom Cobley and all have pushed their Trojan horses into Kathmandu has nothing to do with corruption. If it were, they'd all be in Riyadh, wouldn't they? They'd all be in the Persian Gulf, in every one of these American satrapies, about which, again, more later. No, it's not the corruption of the Nepalese political class. It's the proximity to China. It's the fact that the Prime Minister of Nepal was just days ago on the red carpet with Xi Jinping at the 80th anniversary celebrations. It's the fact that Nepal has effectively been lost by the Western political system that managed to control it for so very long, managed to see off multiple crises, including the threat from Maoism in its mass form itself. They lost control and they were determined to get it back. They are determined to punish anyone. Indonesia, Nepal, Serbia, Venezuela, anyone who is outside of their political system, outside of their control, is fair game for a colour revolution. Serbia is under the cosh and in the throes of just such a colour revolution. Indonesia was just a week ago. Venezuela is facing not just a colour revolution, but an all-out invasion by the Yankee invaders to the north. Good luck with that one, Donald Trump. Nepal has had a revolution forced upon them where the tinder was dry, the match was struck by Victoria Nuland's visit there little over a year ago. Just look at who is operating in Kathmandu. Look at the plethora of Western shadow, covert media, NGOs. I was present in the room when Fidel Castro in 1991, with John Bevan, as it happens, when he called Western NGOs a Trojan horse, and he was deciding to ensure that none of them ever operated in Cuba. Cuba still standing, other places not, and other places teetering on the brink.